Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Libra connection reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get a romance angel card to go in between the two of you. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. That's a good sign. We have the whispers of love. I feel like this one. We have practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. All right. And then let's get a heart-shaped romance card. Kind of feeling maybe this one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I definitely feel like there's some sort of negative energy going on between the two of you, between the see things from a fresh perspective and imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving. So I feel like there's definitely some negativity around here, and maybe it's about focusing on the positive within the relationships and not the negatives. All right, so let's grab some cards. So for Libra, what's going on here with Libra? We have Hierophant, Taurus. We have the Page of Wands, communication. We have holding back communication without a doubt. I feel like that's what Libra's doing. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ten of Swords. Very interesting. All right, let's Capricorn, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, Chariot, Cancer sign, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. All right, so on Libra's side, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, which is communication, and then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is kind of shutting down. I feel like Libra's not communicating within this relationship, or they're not expressing something, they're not saying something, they're not talking about something. I feel like for some reason I see the back of the Page of Wands and I saw the back of the Queen of Cups. And I almost feel like the two of you are back to back. And what you need to do is you need to turn that around so you're face to face. I almost feel like, is Libra talking to other people about your feelings, the situation, or what's going on with you? Like, is Libra talking away from Capricorn? Like, that's what I feel like. Or Libra's like shutting down and not talking to Capricorn about it. But Libra has this really positive energy here with the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this goes with the true love, right? This is the romance of a lifetime. But then we have this going on here, which I feel like goes with here, seeing things from a fresh perspective and all unwanted thoughts dissolving, right? So working on those thoughts, like what's going on here with Libra? Like, why are you feeling this way? And if it's something about Capricorn, have you communicated that with Capricorn, or are you telling other people but you're not telling Capricorn? Sometimes we have that habit of telling other people how we feel, but we're not telling the person that we're bothered with how we feel. Capricorn over here, Capricorn seems pretty there's a lot of action going on here with the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. But there's also these emotions and these feelings, and I kind of feel for some reason Capricorn's kind of shutting down against Libra. But that could be because, you know, Libra's got their back to Capricorn, so Capricorn's like, okay, I'm going to go over here and do my thing over here, and I'm going to ignore you. So I almost feel like you're both kind of giving each other the same energy. Like you're both kind of, like I said, back to back. So let's get Libra. Okay. Oh, we had a whole stack come out, but I only saw the Strength card. We have Leo. Strength. I feel like Libra needs to step up to the plate and kind of see things differently and realize that they have their back to Capricorn, and realize that, hey, I'm telling everybody else my feelings for Capricorn and what's bugging me or what's going on, but I'm not talking with Capricorn about it. And I kind of feel like that's what Leo has to realize. Like, that's what you have to realize. That's what you have to change up. That's what you have to, Libra has to kind of realize what's going on there and change that up. It's okay to talk to other people if you're like, hey, you know, I just kind of have to sort through this. But I also feel like it can be okay to get kind of those ideas. But I also feel like when it comes down to it, you still have to talk to the person that it concerns, because otherwise nothing's going to be resolved, right? Because if you keep telling other people and you don't tell that person, and maybe that person doesn't even realize what's going on, right? Maybe they're like thinking, oh, okay, it's one thing, but really it's another thing. We have the Knight of Wands, so we're taking more action here with Capricorn, and actions to let things go. I almost feel like Capricorn's starting to shut down, they're starting to back away. But then I also feel like this can represent what action is best for Capricorn on what you need to do and what do you need to let go. I feel like there's a lot of tension between the two of you. I feel like there's a lot of buildup. I almost feel like it's sort of that tit for tat, as, well, that person did it, so they're doing it, so I'm going to do it. I feel like there's sort of that back and forth frustration there, and I just feel like it's not helping the situation. I feel like you're both kind of compounding the problem. I feel like you just need to face each other. You need to talk about the situation before this. I almost feel like it may get to the point where it may even just like explode to where it becomes a situation, because you have so much. I feel a lot of buildup between the two of you. That's the energy that I'm feeling, that there's a lot of buildup. It's kind of like, fine, if you're going to be that way, then I'm going to be this way, and I'm going to go focus on that, and if you're going to go focus on that. But I feel like with this true love card coming out, I feel like there's a connection between the two of you. You know, this could be a friend, a family member, a partnership. I feel like there's a connection there for you with this true love coming out. And I feel like that's what you need to focus on. Not all of this other stuff going on here. I feel like that's, because I almost feel like, you know, like if you care a lot about someone, then you're going to feel anger. You're going to feel frustration. You're going to have these emotions and feelings for this person because you care about that person. Because if you didn't care, you'd be like, I don't really care. You can go do your own thing. It doesn't matter to me that you have your back to me. It doesn't matter that you're doing something else. I don't really care. But when you do care, you have these emotions and you have these feelings, and you get hurt and you get angry and you get let down, and you know, you have these feelings that are going on. And I feel like that's what you need to focus on, is that true love, is that connection, is that the positive within the relationship, and saying, hey, I don't want to waste another moment with our backs to each other. Life is too short. I don't want something to happen and say, you know what, we wasted all that time with our backs to each other when we could have been spending this time working together, loving each other, and enjoying and having fun together. And I feel like that's kind of what you need to look at, and that's kind of what you need to realize. But you both have to realize that. You both have to be in that headspace of, yeah, like, this is an important relationship. This is something that I want to work on. This is something that I want to get past. This is something that I want to see through. But that's the frame of mind that you both need to be in order to move past this situation. And I feel like once you do that, like, those walls are going to start coming down, and I feel like you're going to be able to work things out. But it's totally up to the two of you on where you take it from here. Okay, so let's get a energy oracle for this reading for Capricorn and Libra. What do we got going on here for Capricorn and Libra energy card? Walking away. Okay, I feel like it's walking away from the negativity. It could be that you both want to walk away from each other, you know, whatever that represents for you. But I feel like it's kind of walking away from this, having backs to each other, and kind of leaving that behind, but then coming back together. All right, so let's get a wisdom oracle for Capricorn, time to go. Those two cards are kind of the same. You know, I mean, only you can answer the question, like, when you saw those cards, what does that represent to you? What does that feel like to you, right? Is it walking away? Do you, maybe you both have your backs to each other because you both want to go in your own different direction, and maybe you have to have that conversation of, hey, this isn't working. It's time to go. It's time to walk away. It's time to go to our own corners. Maybe we need our own space and time for a little bit to figure out what it is that we want in life, and then maybe we can come back together. Maybe we need to slow things down, or maybe we need to walk away from, you know, this. Like I said, life is too short, and that if you want to focus on the true love, that's all up to you. But, you know, practicing compassion, see things from a fresh perspective, and imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. How do you get past these unwanted thoughts? How do you get past this negativity, and how do you move on from that? All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.